Hey y'all, it's me, the uneducated artist, just uploading a new video. It's been a while. Right now I'm not really on a video editing schedule, but I hope to be in the future. Today's video is going to be a little different from the last two. In this video, I thought I would show you what it looks like when an idea I have doesn't work out. You'll see three or four retries. The final result of this ended up being pretty great. I really loved the piece, and I still have it upstairs. I'm not gonna paint over it. I'll probably either hang it up for myself or put it on my shop. But I wanted to take you guys on this journey so you could watch and see what it's like to, not always come out with something great right away. That being said, while you watch this, I just thought I would tell you guys what I am planning to do with this channel. Again, I know most of you are friends or family, and you already know this because I've excitedly been telling everyone now that I've figured out what I want to do. So this channel, The Uneducated Artist, will serve as a channel where I explore other people's art styles and maybe some paint brands. I don't know. Just kind of explore art, and it will be family friendly because, as most of you know, I am not always the most family friendly person. And some of the video ideas I have aren't going to be the most family friendly. I'd like to separate that content onto another channel that I've started to create, and I've actually already recorded a video. I do still need to edit it. My first video, I'll be reviewing a really bad, cheesy game that I found. It's kind of like Episode, if you know what that is. And I just provide my commentary, make a couple jokes, have a good time, smoke a lot of weed. That's the only time I'll reference that on this channel. I will promote that channel and this channel on each channel, if that makes sense. How many times can I say channel on this video? Y'all should start a drinking game. Anyways. I thought it would just be best to separate those two types of content, since the things I want to do on each channel are so different. I want to keep them separate from each other. So be on the lookout for that. Otherwise, we are now watching me start to create a wave. And in just a second, if you look closely, you'll watch me obsess over the space in between the wave. I should have stopped right here and just left it. But instead, I kept going. And then I got upset with myself for keeping going. Because I start to try to fix it and it just doesn't help. So enjoy watching me mess this up. What I should have done here was just not use the eyedropper. I tried to create more space in that center of the wave, but instead I just sucked up more orange paint, which made the space smaller, and I just wasn't thinking right. If I would have used the eyedropper to remove some of the blue wave, then I could have probably come out with the intentional design of this, but instead I did the opposite. However, this eyedropper technique is probably my favorite thing right now. I got it from watching Madison Art's videos. By the way, if you're not already following her, you should. She has some great content some great paintings. Totally inspires me every day. And she's just the sweetest person in the world. So please go check out her video. I will try to remember to leave a link in the description of this video as well. Anyways, from watching her videos, I learned this eyedropper technique, which really, really helps when you've got a painting that you don't want to warp too much while it dries. You know, cells moving is very, very normal in one of these types of painting with fluid art. They develop, they get bigger. You know, the paint has to settle at some point. So if you use an eyedropper to suck out some of that excess paint, then you will find that your painting doesn't lose as much of its original look while it dries. So just a helpful hint. I bought a pack of 500 eyedroppers on Amazon for like $5. So if you're looking for a solution to that issue, I highly recommend it. Alright, so why not try again? Let's see if I can get the results I'm looking for. Spoiler alert, I don't get the results I was going for. I think what happened with this one mostly is just that the colors of the sunset didn't turn out the way I wanted them to. These sunset type waves are a little bit harder on smaller canvases. The larger the canvas, the better it is, the more room you have to work with to create the sunset kind of look, in my opinion. But I don't try very long on this one, and I very shortly give up. So enjoy also watching me give up on this one. So by this point in the painting, I already kind of felt like I was going to scrape it all off because the sunset colors just didn't turn out right. They didn't do any good cells or any pretty lacing. And then I did that. And my wave just didn't, it was too, I don't know, shaped funky. And I very quickly give up on it. I'm pretty sure I just no longer had the patience. But when in doubt, you swipe, right? But instead of just swiping, I decided to try a technique that I know I'm not very good at and that I don't have much practice in, which is string art. So enjoy watching me try it out for a couple minutes. You know, it maybe not would have been so bad had I, stopped at some point and not tried to add a million string flowers, because that's what I start to do. And that's when I very quickly decide, oh yeah, I'm not good at this kind of art yet. I do plan on taking some time to really hone in my skills on string art, but right now it's just not working for me. So even just watching this back, it just cracks me up. Sometimes I just really don't know when to stop. And here we are. The final attempt at making a painting. I got really lucky with this one. I threw a swipe on that canvas panel and it turned out pretty darn good. Y'all see it in a second. But I do want to say, sometimes when I'm making paintings like this and I have to work them and figure out what it's going to become, I'm not always successful. There are a lot of times where I create a painting and I have to let it dry before I can figure out what exactly I want to do to that canvas. Sometimes my ideas just don't work, and I have to be really careful at letting that not bring me down. And so I just want to post this in hopes that there's someone out there that maybe is afraid to try their art, or maybe is afraid to try a new art style, or is afraid to be creative. I'm here to say, just do it. I know it's hard to put yourself out there and to start creating, especially when you're afraid of what it might turn out like. But honestly, some of the worst paintings I've made have taught me so much about my craft, and I really honestly until 2 years ago didn't even consider that being an artist would ever be in the realm of possibilities for me. So if there's any fear or any anxiety that's holding you back and you need someone to hype you up, leave me a comment. Let me know. Hey, I've been wanting to try this new art style and I'm kind of scared. I'll comment back and let you know how much I think you should do it. I'm here to support you. This channel is a place where you can come and watch me make mistakes and own up to it and show you how to learn from those mistakes in art. I want to be as transparent as possible with you guys when I try my new art styles in my future videos, and show you the times when I really just don't make good pieces. And again, art is subjective, so just because I don't think it looks good doesn't mean it doesn't look good. And if you think something looks good and I say, oh, this looks terrible, that doesn't mean you have bad taste in art either. It's all just personal preference, and I want my art to represent something that makes me feel good, and when it looks good, then I feel good. So anyways, thanks for letting me rant with you. I'm going to let this video finish up, let you watch these cells develop, and I will see you in the next one. Please have a wonderful day. Drink some water, stay hydrated, stay informed. I love you all. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching.